Come in.
Where do I go?
Alright. Yo, Ryan, if you mute, I know you're muted. Just let me know. Let me know what's up in chat. I can like check on stuff for you. Also, I don't know. Is he still streaming? I don't know what's going on his end. Don't know if he accidentally muted himself or something. Maybe he did. Maybe he did, and he doesn't realize. Oh. Oh. He scared me. Okay. So another thing that needs to be... you need to learn, very important in Smash, is how to short hop versus full hop.
Oh, okay. Short hop versus full hop.
Yeah, so if you tap the jump button very lightly, right, you get a short hop.
Yeah.
But if you hold the button down, then you get a full hop. Yeah. So short hop is how you hit like ground height opponents with air attacks. It's very important.
Okay.
Yeah, so for example, you want to like hit me with the... like we were doing a lot of forward airs just now, right?
Yeah.
So you do a short hop and then you forward and A.
Forward and A.
Yeah.
Like
That's back. Yeah, so that's back air, but same thing lah. Like both are good poke tools, but you see, you need to do like very short one and like while you're falling, you hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like basic neutral lah. That's one of the things that's very important lah. So short hopping.
Also, neutral in this game is jumping a lot. Basically.
Yeah, there's a lot of air jump because it's a platform fighter ma. So in platformers, you know, you're always jumping to higher platforms and stuff. Same kind of feeling lah. So.
Alright.
You don't always stay grounded. I mean, depends on the character lah. But for Joker, he's got both good ground buttons and good air buttons. So sometimes you might want to like fall on top of somebody while doing an aerial. And you can do combos after that. You see, I can do stuff like that.
How do I air recovery?
You can air dodge, but that leaves you vulnerable. So you do the shield button in the air, you will do an air dodge. It gives you inbound frames. Yeah.
I can't combo after
you have to be a bit faster, yeah. And also, I think it doesn't work at this percent anymore. Because, you know, as players are higher on percent, they can't go they will fly further, right? So combos will stop working after a while. For example, like there, it doesn't work anymore. I can normally get like, after down throw, I can get something off with Mario, but it doesn't always work. So, Smash is a bit more complicated. You need to memorize, like, at what percent do your combos work, not just how to do the combos. But in practice, usually it's just quite simple. You just remember one or two low damage combos, and after that, it's just play neutral and try and get the stuff though.
Oh.
After that, it's more like getting... yeah, so it's like, know your low damage combos, how to carry players around, then at higher percent, it's like, how do you set up for the kill?
Holy crap.
Yeah, a bit like that. Oh, yeah, you should just hit LP.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, you can block and then you just mash jump.
Yeah, you can. I think you can jump out of shield. Yeah, you can jump while holding shield.
What the hell?
So you can jump out of shield. Yeah. You can also attack out of shield. Like.
Oh my god.
That's called an out of shield option. So, what's your fastest move?
What the hell?
Coming out of shield. Yeah. Gun is not the best option you can use. He doesn't. Oh, okay.
Oh shit, Abi.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, for now it's fine, but gun is not his best. Like, he's not really meant to use gun in neutral to rack up damage. Cause it's got very. He doesn't do a ton of damage for the amount of lag that he has, you know. Cause he's like bang 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 bang, and then he puts away the gun. Like he can.
I want to see. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because how fast Joker can run, right? He's better off rushing people down than trying to stay back in zone.
Alright. I think the other guy wants to play.
You can't join. Check the data again.
Luxarus wants to play.
Yeah, I know. I play with him pretty often. He's also a pretty good player. You can also up smash or up B out of shield as well. Yeah, you can. Alright, I'll flash it up on screen. Oh, he's still not ready? Alright, I'll just leave it on screen until you can get it. Okay, I'll switch to Joker as well, and then I can demonstrate some other stuff.
Oh, N plays as well. How good is N in this game?
I don't know. I've never
I
played
wonder.
it. Blue Joker. Okay. You know, I'll just post it in chat. Oh, I'm fighting Nyterra again. Okay. Never mind. I'll post it in chat in a minute. FD, let's go!
Are you better than Ryan? And
so you can see we do short hop forward air after that and we can get combo. That's how we get that's the bread and butter along.
well, I'm starting work at 6. I'm starting work at 6, so I'm leaving house by 4 plus. Oh. No.
Yeah, air gun is good.
Very hard to choose.
But that's pretty advanced stuff. I'm just saying, like, don't stand and do this. It's not the best option you can do. You can get punished for it quite easily. Like this, don't do this much. But if you do this and then hold down, like it doesn't have much ending lag, so you can recover and do stuff after that. Like like that. So down, yeah, it's down gun, down air gun, yeah. Because you can like do like air dash, yeah, so you can do like gun dashes, but it's more advanced stuff lah. And even then, like even the higher players, they don't use it too much. Oh,
I think just the movement wise, right, it'll take me months.
Yeah. Now, if you want a good honest character to practice movement with, like probably the Swordies. Lucina is like pretty good all around, and she's also quite good overall. She's like, I guess you could say she's a Lucario, for as far as Pokken goes. Lucina's Lucina's like Lucario, basic but strong. Joker's pretty honest lah, except for Arsene. Arsene adds like this. Arsene makes it a little more complicated. Not too much complicated, but a little bit more complicated. Oof. Yeah, crossed up. Ah! Oof, I pineapple. Pineapple myself. Rip. Went under the stage.
So Smash is the only fighting game that you have to face left and right constantly. It's like,
well,
if you hold on right or left on consistently, right, you're just facing left and then so difficult.
Yeah, basically. All platform fighters as well. Like there's other platform fighters as well, like Rivals of Aether or Brawlhalla or whatever. Same concept lah. Cause it's like a they call it platform fighters because they use platformer movement. I don't have platforms to do my up smash kill confirms with. Trying to mix up. Oh, the hype parries. I didn't get this fight. Use bad. Oh, I got him anyway.
Arsene is cheat. Is Arsene really that?
Arsene is why he's top tier.
OP?
Yeah.
Oh.
Arsene is why he's top tier. Because when he's in Arsene mode, he's like.
You mean everything he does is like?
Okay, shit, I was back.
Does it launch every your opponent?
Yeah, it does more damage and like launches a lot earlier as well. Like if I had to give an analogy, I guess you could say like basically every time he fills the meter, he goes Mega Lucario mode.
When you play Joker, you play two characters. You play an honest character and a broken one. No, just get in and come in.
Hey, Nyterra out affected with me.
Damn it lah.
Let Lux and
Coro play when I'm talking to people.
Who am I fighting? I'm fighting Lux. Okay, I gotta pick a different character. You wanna join
Yeah,
PC?
Yeah,
we gotta invite him to the Pokken server though. Then someone toss him an invite link to Pokken. And while we're at it, we can also convince him to play Pokken.
I'll toss it.
We can also convince him to play Pokken while we're at it. Har har.
No, we're gonna bring him into Pokken so that he has a reason to play Pokken. See? See, goddamn!
Alright. Me sword fighter.
Oh, cool. He's using Joker too.
Yeah, I think that seems to be the theme going on right now.
Yeah, that seems to be the
Like,
thing.
you wanted to learn the
The
character,
problem
now
is that-
everyone's pulling it out.
Is it a bit rush me? Oh my goodness.
Hi,
Well,
Lux.
hi. Oh my gosh, it's Rex.
Eh. Yeah, Lux probably knows the most of the bread and butter combos out of all of us. I don't know how much he's been playing this character.
It's
but-
more like
Yeah, I see
we
he-
all fall into the trap of like doing things that allows you to combo.
Who's Lux?
And that's
No,
kinda
no,
what
no. You
Joker-
see, he's doing. He knows the grappling hook combos, for example.
Wait, Lux is
Okay.
a Singaporean.
Yeah, I'm Singaporean.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
He's my junior.
Oh. Are you the top player in Smash?
No, I'm not. I'm
No,
nowhere.
don't be
I'm
stupid.
not that good. Oh.
Ah.
He's
Have I ever seen
afraid.
you? Have I ever seen you online?
No.
Offline before.
I am like.
If you tune into some of my streams, maybe.
Do you wear
No,
No,
specs?
he's talking about offline. He hasn't seen him
Oh,
offline
offline,
at
yeah,
all.
no.
I'm very sure about this.
Do you wear specs? Lux?
Yes, I do. But I'm not been around sometimes.
Half of the Smash community in Singapore wears specs. How would you know?
Are you the one with the center button?
Ah, that was bad landing.
Joker, stop it. You won't know him because we've never introduced him and you've not been online. Sorry, offline very often.
Oh. Is Coro's mean that guy?
I actually do play
What
this
does
character.
it-
I actually do
Oh,
play
you
this
want
character seriously, just for the record.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, this is actually a decent character.
Decent is a different thing. Decent is a different thing. But Coro does play this character.
And I
Nah,
can do.
this
I
character
can
is
do stuff with the
good.
character.
Yeah.
He can
let's-
hold its own at the very least. He's not like
You
one
have
of
to
those
put
characters
so much
we really
effort to
prefer.
win this character.
Yeah, I can probably say I'm the best Mii sword fighter in Singapore. Not that it means much. Oh, he just.
Oh my god, I screwed up the parry.
I mean, what? Joker has a parry.
Everybody has
No,
like
no.
the shield
Every
drop,
character has a parry.
the
Which
the
one?
flashing thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? I don't even know what's going on.
I've been telling you this and you never listen.
Ah, they see
Yeah,
that's the parry.
Parry.
You get it by dropping shield like the second that attacks about to hit you. Which is a bit
Oh,
contra-
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I missed my kill.
I just feel the parry mechanic is weird. Like you drop shield to parry. Like
Well, the idea with parries is to make you do something risky.
well, yeah, I get what you mean. But
Like
the-
in third
like, the
strike, you need to
payoff
press
isn't very
forward.
good, That's the thing. If the payoff was a bit better, like
It is pretty good. You just need
You
to.
can still get a lot of hits.
Yeah, it's just that if you're parrying like light hits, then you won't get
What?
much.
You killed me? What?
You're at 180 because I was missing all my kill confirms.
You can tell, right?
I need to stop chucking
Now,
these
but
things
what I
into the
like
ground.
about Lux, right, is that he knows how to set up the grappling hook combos because we end up like going into it anyways.
Lux, show me
Stop.
some cool combos Joker has.
I don't play this character very often. I play Wolf.
Play what
Yeah.
combo? Just go and learn the basics first, lah.
Yeah, actually, Smash is the
but
game.
I heard the combo.
Yeah, the combos are cool, but he's one of the more technical characters to get combos with.
Yeah, what's
Ah.
the point of getting combos if you can't even get hit on? Ah,
Smash is a game where you can win without using combos on. Like you
Yes.
win. Like you really don't need combos.
what are you talking about? Every fighting game can win without combos on.
But like Smash
Some
also.
you-
Ah, there we go.
You try lor, play other game or see whether you can or not.
Just play footsies.
Play Zangief in Street Fighter. No need combos.
Oh my god.
Okay, fine. I underestimate some characters, but you
Play,
don't necessarily need
play Machamp. No need combos.
No, you don't need combos with Machamp. Come on, let's go.
No, play Chandelier. No need combos.
Ah, yeah, Chandelier doesn't need combos. Go away, man.
Oof. How come?
There.
How come your dinky little knife outzones my
I
sword?
don't know. It's so stupid.
I tried
This
to
character's
forward
really
my
dumb.
forward air lost to your lost to your back
Yes, I
air.
know it's really.
And you have a
dumb.
tiny knife. I have a small sword.
And you up for
Right.
some poking later?
Don't we have a weekly later?
Greg, can you teach me Wolf a bit more?
What do you mean? Again, this.
I will take at least one stock. I got too greedy.
But no. Part of the reason why Joker is so good, you have the kill power, you have the speed. You need to be able to use that kill power and speed properly.
Which one?
Being
Which
able
one
to
again?
move around. You have so much kill power and you so much speed, right? That most of the time, you can either just run around and wait for your Arsene and just slowly poke at your opponent, or like start pushing in when you want to. You can choose when you want to start.
Okay.
Basically, your
Responses.
revolt. That's a very nice way to explain it for Pokemon terms.
I don't know if he's Weavile exactly.
Yeah, he has to go in and he has like lots of pressure when he's in. But when he's out, he's kind of like, I got
Wait.
tools, but it's not
Joker's like
very
Weavile,
good compared.
really?
No, Joker has
Like-
good tools.
Like
You're
I'd
afraid it
say
doesn't
No, when he's as in compared to outside of close combat.
no, I'm talking about okay. We're talking about archetypes here, right? So Weavile was
Rushdown.
a rushdown type. Would you really?
Joker's rushdown.
I'm not really sure Joker
Yeah.
is
I don't
purely
think so,
rush
Joker
down.
rush down.
You have tools close range
Because
enough for you to rush
the thing is
down.
that Joker can also stall the game out to whip for Arsene. And when
Yeah.
your Arsene is so stupid.
Yeah, like Joker
Joker
is
can do
like
that too. Have you seen this man play freaking Pokemon? He stalls out for Jirachi. Come on.
well, I mean, okay, archetype wise though, I wouldn't really call Joker a rushdown. He can play rushdown, but it's not his primary. It's not like the only way he can play.
Yeah,
You know.
he can be
Neutral
adaptable.
heavy, I would say, maybe.
No,
Nah,
he
nah,
can,
no.
because he can just play footsies as well if he really wants to.
You have all of the tools to win like any matchup. You can stall, you can go in, you can do whatever the heck you want.
Yeah, I
There's
guess
so
you
many
can.
choices.
Yeah, I guess
versatile.
he's closer to an all-rounder.
Okay, that's cool.
Joker's like
Like
closer
this.
to an all-rounder.
Like
I'll
Joker's the
stick to
character
my
is very
belief.
versatile. So wait, who's fighting now?
I'm fighting you. Wait, I'm not playing.
Nyterra versus Lux.
Can you stop calling me Terra? I'll kick you off stream.
Huh? They call you what? Ryan.
Smack this mother.
Ryan versus
Just don't worry about
Uh,
it.
it's a
Don't
ru-
worry about this. You'll be angry
No.
for no reason.
It's a
No,
run-
he's calling my tag wrong. You fuck. How
it's
dare
a
you?
running joke
Shrek.
in the Pokken community. Don't worry about it.
No, I don't want you
wait,
to put the Smash community in the foot stand now. That's the problem.
refer to me as Seth in.
No, I will call you every other shitty name in the world.
Just refer to me as Seth in the Smash community.
Shut up, Joker.
Okay, but yeah, all like combos and all that stuff that can work later. Just get used to the movement. You can
The
do a
move
lot.
is really difficult.
If you're trying
Oh,
to do a shot
fine.
aerial, there's a lot of like shortcuts you can do in this game. For example, if you want to always shot how to do a button,
You can do this.
You can
You can
macro
press
it,
the,
yeah.
both the jump and the attack button at the same time. So you just, and then you just follow the direction. And
Aerial moves are more important than ground moves.
Kind
I
of.
mean-
Is it?
No. I mean, you have to be able to know how to use both of the thing, right?
Which is more commonly used when using Joker.
I mean, again, like
it's
you have
50-50, I
good,
think.
you have good ground moves and you have good air moves, so you want to be able to use both. They both fulfill different niches, different like situations.
Basically, unlike most traditional fighters, you do spend a lot of time in the air, and being in the air is not a disadvantage state.
Which is great.
Yeah, like being in the air is relatively safe. I mean, yeah, you can't shield in the air, but you can air dodge.
You
in
can
the
dodge
air,
in the
and
air.
you have like so much because you have so much air
Understand
control in the air. Because
Yeah.
again, it's platformer rules. Like with Mario, whatever, when you're jumping in the air and jumping from one place to another, you can control like how far left or right you're drifting, right? Whereas in like a fighting game and stuff, when you commit to a jump, you're usually stuck in a very
Nice.
like, fixed and stiff arc, right? Which is why like jumping in a traditional fighting game is very like makes it very predictable. And
Actually,
that's
not
why
that
it's
great
a,
this year.
yeah, that's why it's a disadvantage state to be in the air in those traditional fighters, which actually carries over to this game because if you play Ryu or Ken, they have very stiff air jumps.
Yeah, like characters with low air speed, they can really mix up their jumps a lot.
Yeah, but basically, in general, most characters have very good air control, so being in the air is not a disadvantage state because you can drift towards or away from the opponent if you're expecting an attack or if you want to attack in, the other kind of stuff. You can just cross people up every time. But again, crossing up doesn't really matter in this game because you can shield. And
Kind
shield just
of?
blocks in all directions.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
It does lah, but not as
Crossing up
much
is
not as much
very
as like
important.
traditional fighting games lah.
Hey, this game crosses up, right? Like cross up. Right?
Yeah.
There is. You literally crossed up like don't know how many times when you were playing with Coro.
When I mean
know?
cross up, I mean you just jump like past them lah, you know.
Like literally do this.
Oh.
Hi, I crossed up.
So it's like
You want
Street
to cross
Fighter
up also
lah.
have. Got attack cross up.
No, as in like my point is it's unlike Street Fighter because like that you can just cross people up, but it doesn't give you that much more benefit or whatever.
Yeah, because it's all directional. It's a non-directional
Yeah.
game. You don't change anything.
Again, I
Actually,
feel
the
like
way
there's a
they
few.
block.
I feel like there's a few things you need to understand about Smash. Understanding the concept like rock paper scissors,
cross
attack
up.
beats grab, attack beats grab.
He knows, he knows.
Yeah, that stuff
Yeah,
is
that
pretty
stuff.
basic.
That's pretty basic, yeah.
Plus, being able to understand your character's tools is really important. What can your character do? I'm such a
Backslash.
Yeah. Like I guess I would say in traditional fighting games, like the neutral is played.
Nice. Why the hell did that work?
Neutral is played with like you need to know be very good at positioning and stuff. Carries over to Smash as well, except like positioning is like 100 times harder than in traditional fighting games.
Yeah, because
In
you have to
return,
space your
yeah,
moves.
in return,
and you can see
combos are a lot. In return, like needing to do combos is not as much a big deal.
Oh.
Like being in the right place at the right time is like the way stronger than knowing than in traditional fighters. Like I guess you could say that. So movement is the most important thing, and it's the hardest part of the game.
Yeah.
it. Damn it, I didn't cross up. Oh my god. I think there's one good thing about crossing up is that because your grab, when you're stationary, your grabs always go in the direction you're facing. That's the one good thing about cross ups.
I mean tilts as well. If you're like hitting forward.
No, I mean like if you're going for a grab, then it will fail. It will inevitably fail.
Same with attacks, you don't do anything about it. But
Yeah.
again, you don't drift past me. You're always gonna land in front of me, so it's impressive about that.
No, like just now then.
You still land in front of me, what? You didn't
Now
drift
if I
far enough.
fail, now if I'm aiming to not hit you at all, then I'll just go straight into you with the back air.